Friends, welcome. Another episode, Sammy and Marissa's Husbands. What episode is this? 106?
106.
106. So season three, episode five, but overall 106. And we're back with the coffee pod. It's Sunday morning. Drinking some coffee. Tyler's got baby duty, so if you hear some moans and groans, he's not playing with himself.
Well, I might be, but
That would be fairly inappropriate to do in front of your child. I don't know if he's ready for that talk yet.
no, I don't think so.
All right, well, let's jump into it. Let's talk about some lives of recent. What's been happening with you? What you got going on for the upcoming week?
Um, well, we had work. What you doing? We work, I had, typical work week, and then had another kickball game, game two.
Mm,
We won that game 7-1.
okay, extreme dominance so far in the league, it sounds like.
Yeah, extreme dominance. Really should have skunked them as well. They kicked the ball a little bit to my left. I jumped, knocked it down with my hands, and threw it to Kevin at first base. The dude slid into first. We beat him by like 5 feet, but the ump gave it to him. And then after the game, he told me he gave it to him for the effort. I'm like, that I can't have that. I can't have that kind of thing.
All right, so you jumped. What were we talking? What was the vertical on that jump? How many inches you think got under
Six
your feet?
inches, 6 inches,
Six? Six is big time.
7.
Um,
Well, it depends on
Depends on your
if
measurement of 6 inches.
if we're going on typical male 6 inches, it was really like 4.5.
Okay, that's fair. That's valid. Um, yeah, the man, like this is
That's my guy
competitive.
too.
This is competitive kickball, bro. Like you can't be giving people hustle points, you know?
And I was arguing a little bit with it, playfully, not like anything serious. And
Right.
then one lady on the other team was like, "Come on, you guys are up 5-0." And I said to her from the mound, I'm like, "To me, game is 0-0.
Yeah,
I'm a
also, I
competitor.
mean, you slide into first base, like that's just a no-go. You don't slide into first base.
Unless it's the fucking World Series game 7, don't slide into first base."
Yeah, like what if he would have, you know, accidentally slid into Kevin's leg, got Kevin hurt, then everyone would have had to beat the shit out of him.
That's funny because he did slide into Kevin's leg and hurt Kevin's leg.
Yeah, that's beat up. Like I'd be like low-key hot. I'd be like, dude, it's
The
a
dude
fucking
was
kickball game. Don't
very,
slide into
very,
first base.
he was wearing cleats too, not metal spikes, but Kevin was I was talking to Kevin after the game, and Kevin told me he was very, very apologetic the whole time. So I was like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, there at least there's that.
I
But
pitched.
still,
Um, we're calling them strikeouts right now because 2 fouls, you're out.
okay.
So I had 3 strikeouts,
Okay.
probably 6 assists. I throw the ball to first, get him out. 2 putouts. So I mean, and then Drew was electric in left field, electric.
He said, I got the snap, and he said he was electric out there. I
I
don't really know how
mean,
you're electric in left field. It just doesn't, I don't know. Maybe,
he had a play where our shortstop, I guess he thought second base was like a different person and he threw it into the outfield. And then I guess Drew saw it happening and he did like a Derek Jeter flip, that famous play, like Derek Jeter flips the home plate.
yeah,
Uh, Drew did that with kickball from left field to second base.
nice.
I mean,
Nice.
it was insane.
We got to
Um,
start getting some of these clips for the YT.
oh, absolutely. And I did peg a woman with the ball.
Okay, nice.
I did chest pass, I mean, form hard chest pass into her back.
Nice.
I didn't like full on like throw it.
You should have
And
one-handed just pelted her.
everybody on the other team acted like I murdered a child.
look, you're playing kickball, you're volunteering to get the ball thrown at you. I mean, I don't know what you want from me.
Like like when you get into like a cold shower and like you go like ah and you like arch your back.
Yeah.
That's what she did when she got hit with the ball. And everybody, I mean, no one was serious, but they were like, "I can't believe you. You hit a girl." And I was like, "What is
You're like, you're
going?"
lucky I didn't hit her in the face.
And then my everybody on my team was kind of like, "Oh, why would you do that?" And then when I got closer to them, they were like, "Oh, great throw."
Oh, nice. That's funny. It sounds fun. I'm
It's a
jealous
blast.
that I'm not playing.
If we had you there, oh, kicking me and Drew are he's 4 for 9 on the year. I'm 4 for 8. I had a 1 for 4 game.
Yeah, I heard you kind of shit the bed and then Drew had an electric game at the plate as well. So he was just the man all around, left field, at the plate,
Bless you.
just getting after it.
Yeah, I mean, he had a great game. And then we picked up a guy I work with and his wife, and he was booting it
Oh,
like two
really?
huge.
Nice. I will say being lefty probably is a pretty good advantage because everybody's worst player is probably in right field.
Yeah,
Just like softball, honestly.
not for us though, honestly.
Okay. I
We got
mean, it's
Nicole over.
important. Okay, that's good. It's important to have people that can catch the ball in the outfield, in
Yeah,
softball and in kickball,
we're
because
playing on
most
the
people
small
just
stuff right
pop
now.
it up.
I mean, that's what
Okay.
I did 3 times, popped it up, or twice popped it up. I mean, I technically struck out.
Damn.
Let me Jack's sock is beeping. I got to put it on its charger thing. So just talk to the people about something.
All right. Tyler m muted his video because um I guess you're not allowed to see him put his sock back on his son. No free feet pics around here. But yeah, I'm jealous about the kickball thing. Wish I was playing in the league. Wish I could just come home for a weekend and make a guest appearance. Maybe me, Corey, Mike all come home on the same weekend and just guest appearance for the kickball team. That would be amazing. Maybe we just show up and don't tell any of their other people on the team, and we just act like we've been there the whole time. That would be fun. They would definitely have a better team. I mean, imagine replacing, you know, Tyler, Drew, and Kevin with me, Corey, and Mike. I mean, talk about an upgrade. No offense, Kevin, but offense to Drew and Tyler. I don't think we have anything like that up here, as in a kickball league. When I was here last time, I played in a little basketball league and a couple softball leagues, but kickball just seems kind of low key and fun to do. Um, but I don't think they have anything like that. They do have this little pickleball indoor spot that I might check out because you're not going to go outside on a Saturday morning in the middle of winter out here. It's just too cold, but might check out the pickleball place. Me and Sam might go play some indoor pickleball. It could be fun.
Yeah, pickleball. I haven't. I've never played against like anybody outside of like a friend group, but pickleball could be fun.
Yeah, we want to do tennis. Like me and
This is
Sam,
awesome.
we really want to get into tennis a little bit. I think it would be fun for her and I to play together. Because this doesn't have to be competitive or anything. We can just go find like a little wall somewhere and just hit the ball till we get comfortable playing a match, and then we can just play together. Um, Almost something to do for like an active rest day. Because we work out 6 days a week, Monday through Friday and Saturday, Monday through Saturday. And then Sunday is supposed to be like an active rest day. So take the dogs on a hike, go hit the tennis ball around a little bit or something like that. So we're like taking off from the gym, but we're not necessarily just like laying on the couch all day. You know what I'm saying?
So you got 6 workout days. What are you doing? Like a 4-2 or like a 3-3 cardio versus
Yeah,
lifting or?
Monday, Tuesday are strength, Wednesday's cardio, Thursday, Friday strength, Saturday's cardio. So Wednesday's more of a faster paced cardio, kind of an interval or maybe like a short run at a quicker pace, and then Saturday's a long slow. Now, given it's not really long right now, we're kind of just getting back into it. Like yesterday, I just ran with Sam. Me, Sam, and Kobe did like a walk run thing because we're still getting acclimated to the altitude and like kind of trying to get back in the routine and all that stuff. So, um, pretty slow and easy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, 6 days, he just shit big time poopy.
Yeah, I mean,
Six,
gotta
six,
squeeze it out.
6 days of working out and an active rest day is no joke.
Yeah, no doubt. But living here, like, is just an active rest heaven because
Yeah.
there's so much to do in an active lifestyle here, like with the hiking and places to take the dogs and just like there's just a lot to do. It's nice. It's refreshing coming from, where we lived in the middle of nowhere, Alabama, middle of nowhere, Missouri, and then coming to a place that has 600,000 people. Like it's nice.
Yeah. And especially since you've been there before, so you kind of have an idea of, sure, have an idea of what you want to do, where to go.
Yeah, for sure. We've already kind of done that with some of our favorite places we've already gone to, and then we'll start finding new places that are closer to where we live now, and like I don't know, we're just so pumped to be here, and there's just infinite opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Any of the people that you were close with when you were there the first time still there?
Nah, I haven't noticed that anybody is the same. Just because the turnover is so high, like
Yeah.
people just move so quick. But yeah, I haven't noticed anybody here that was here the first time. So interesting.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of hard to, if you're moving, they're probably moving type.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ooh.
Um, but yeah, let me talk to you about some journalism update. I need to know your Thanksgiving journalism updates about a certain group that might be in Lumberton.
Yeah, I think they celebrate Thanksgiving.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't I you know what? You never know. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's more to do with like I think most American Indians outside of like a res
Hmm.
probably celebrate Thanksgiving because
That's valid.
they've become Americanized.
Yeah, 100%. I just
For
didn't
lack of a
know if
better for lack of a better term, since obviously they were here before.
right. Um, yeah, you just don't know like if they have ill feelings towards it and they're just like, yeah, we'll take the day off work, but we're just not going to participate kind of deal. Maybe we do burgers and hot dogs on Thanksgiving instead of turkey and all that stuff.
Yeah, and they're I mean it's a I mean so I guess I haven't I guess we did that pod on Friday last week.
Was it Friday? No, maybe it was. When
It
did you
must
go
have
to
been
the
the reunion thing was on Saturday. Um,
weird? Well, whatever. Yeah, I guess we did it on Friday.
um, very proud group of people.
Well, yeah, for sure.
It was
Okay.
cool. Like, so it was Marissa's grandma's side of the family.
Hmm.
And so her father, Marissa's great grandfather, his name was Luther, had like 13 siblings. And so it was they did this thing where they would say the descendants of, they like went down the list, descendants of so and so stand up.
Hmm.
And they said his name, and then Marissa, her dad, stood up, and then I stood up, but I like held up Jack, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah, like a little. Like Simba. You hold them like Simba.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
And I was like, you're probably the only Italian Iranian Lumbee in here.
Yeah. Big old melting pot. That's cool though. But my week was pretty standard during the week. Kind of an easy week in terms of work because I'm still in processing. So I know in processing sounds kind of weird to you guys, but it's, getting everything set up for the new installation. So it's been a pretty easy week. I've been getting off early. Friday night, I got home early and me and Sam went to look at cars because her car was approaching 100,000 miles. She had like 97,000 miles on it. We wanted to get rid of it before then because after 100,000 miles, the dealership can't sell it as a certified pre-owned vehicle anymore. So
Okay.
the trade-in value like significantly goes down. So we just kind of wanted to go see what we could get for it and decide if we were going to basically keep it forever or trade it in then and get something. So we get there, we kind of told them what we had in mind and we wanted to lease. That was kind of our thoughts going into it. We wanted to lease because I think just for what we want, leasing almost makes sense. You know what I mean? Like you drive a car for a few years and then you get tired of it. It's just leased. You don't own it. You don't have any kind of loan. So you just go back to the dealership, you turn it in, and you lease something else. So we're looking around. We go to the Ford dealership and we get a decent deal for her car. So we're like, okay, this might work. Like, let's see what they have to offer. She drove a few things. She drove a 2025 Ford Bronco, and it was done deal. Like there was she didn't need to drive anything else. She drove a couple other things, but it didn't matter. She was sold. So we did it, and it's a 36-month lease. Um, she gets 31,500 miles, I think. So 10,500 miles per year, which I think she'll be significantly under because she barely drives. But so I think that's good. Um, It was relatively affordable. Like it's a 2025, so it's going to be expensive, but like it was within our budget or whatever. So we did it, and she's pumped up about it. It's black. It has, nice leather seats. It's got like the fancy backup camera, all that stuff inside. So she's pumped because her other car didn't really have that. It had a screen, but like it was a little behind the times in terms of updates on the inside and features. But this is like a new Ford. Like it's pretty nice. Um, So we did that. That was a little bit of a life experience. I thought about trading my truck in. I just wanted to see what I'd get for it. And I would have got the loan, like for the trade-in value, they'd have paid for the loan again. So I could have got something new. Um, but like I basically would have just been getting the same exact truck for, you know, more expensive basically. So it just didn't really make sense to trade in the truck. I did think about getting a Sprinter van. How sick would a big Sprinter van be?
Yeah. In college, it would have been sick.
It would be sick now. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but who are you taking in the Sprinter van?
I don't need to take anybody. I'm talking take all the seats out. I just got a bunch of space back there.
You could start a business.
Do anything I want. I could sleep in that thing. We go snowboarding, right? I throw an air mattress in the back. That'd be sick.
So what time of year? Well, I'll wait. I have questions about snowboarding, but because it's got to be getting pretty close to that.
Yeah, we're
Um,
getting towards the season, so we'll get into that.
but Ford Bronco, like when I was growing up, my dad had two Broncos. He had a tan one and then a light blue one. And I remember, you know, driving, I was probably like 6 or 7, and he would let me shift because it was a stick shift.
Mhm.
Um, I'm imagining this is an automatic.
It's an automatic, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it looks sick. The new Broncos are awesome.
Yeah, it looks nice. It doesn't have like what am I trying to say? It almost looks to me like a little like Range Rover-esque or maybe like even a Hummer-esque a little
Yeah, like
bit because
the new Hummers.
yeah, kind of because it's like it's all black, so it gives that look to it. But it also has a little bit of the off-road feel, almost like a 4Runner does when you get in it. It drives relatively smooth. It doesn't have like some crazy big tires or anything like that. It's relatively modest, which I think is good for her. She didn't need any like gaudy, jacked up Bronco. And I think it's just like it fits like her personality and what she wants. So, you know, she's pumped. I'm telling you, she's pumped up about it. I
If you drive back to Wilmington, is that you got to take the Bronco, obviously, right?
we're absolutely not driving it back to Wilmington. For one, because we talked about driving. I can't do that drive anymore. Like
You've aged
it's
out.
dude, that's 48 hours in the car. Oh, over 48 hours in the car. It's
I wouldn't do
26
it.
hours on the way there and 26 on the way back. It's too much time in the car. We got two dogs that would be in there with us. And like if we took her car home, that's putting, an extra 1,500 miles on plus we leased for only a certain amount of miles. So that just doesn't make sense.
So with that
Um,
lease, you can't go over that amount.
you can go over the amount, right? So if you go over, you just have to pay for the mileage you go over. It's 20 cents per mile. So if you go over 1,000 miles, it's $200. So it's really not that big of a deal. 2,000 miles is $400.
And it's the total, right? It's not year by year.
It's the total. So 36-month lease, it's like we get 10 and a half per year. So it's 31,500, I think.
But they're not checking
Math is hard.
each year.
They're not checking you per year. And also there's a lease to own option. So like if we get to the 36-month period and we're like, hey, we want to keep this, then the rest of the money that's left on the vehicle after we've paid our monthly payments gets turned into a loan and then we accept the loan.
Okay, so um they'll give you credit for what you've already paid into it.
Right.
That's nice.
Yeah, but I don't think we're interested in doing that, to be honest. I think we're just, I mean, we'll see when that time comes, but I think it's just going to be 36 months here. Take your car back. Let me get something else.
And the nice thing about a lease, at least what I remember from, because my mom used to lease when I don't know if you remember, she had a Honda Civic,
Hmm.
blue car.
Yeah.
She leased that and she leased her Ford Focus.
Okay.
Um, but like if something like if it needed repairs or something or like something went wrong, the shop took care of it.
Yeah, it's like completely under bumper to bumper warranty.
Yeah.
Um, if something happens and there's an accident or whatever, it's still covered under our regular insurance, so it's taken care of just like any other car would be. Um, Oil changes and all that stuff, like you just schedule it through them, they go and do it. It's their car, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they want the maintenance to be upkept and taken care of, so you just take it to them, and there's like a package um, that you just every 5,000 miles, you take it to them. They rotate the tires, they change the brake pads, they change the oil. Like it's pretty good. And then, yeah, I mean, we're gonna be the test dummies a little bit because if like I don't really know how it works when you go and try and turn it in. Is there gonna be some hidden fees? Maybe. Hopefully not. But we got this package that's included in the monthly payment that's called like wear care. So basically up to $5,000 worth of damage on the vehicle. Because like you rent an apartment and you go to move out, they're gonna come through and see what kind of damage is done in the apartment and you'll like get charged if anything's messed up. Well, it's gonna be the same thing with the lease of a car. So we have like $5,000 up to damage, which basically is going to cover any little like door dings, also like the tires that are going to need to be replaced. That's going to pay for that, so we won't have to put new tires on it or anything.
So, but if she got a flat, right, would
Yeah,
you take it to the shop or is that something you pay for?
it probably depends on the nature of it, but if it's just probably normal wear and tear, ran over a nail, you probably take it to the shop and it's, you know, bumper to bumper warranty, so I'm assuming they take care of it.
Yeah.
If not, then we just get it patched and send it.
That is good that you got that like wear and tear thing because I imagine like the snow and like slush on
Yeah.
hard on cars. I can't.
100%. And it comes with two windshields per year. So, uh,
Okay.
and Colorado is notorious for broken windshields because they don't salt the roads. They put like sand and dirt down on the roads, and that like becomes a little rocky. So when we were here the first time, both of us cracked our windshields.
Oof.
So we're just anticipating that's going to happen. So it might be a little overkill, but if her windshield gets cracked twice, she gets two windshields a year, which is kind of crazy because windshields are low key expensive. Getting them shits replaced are expensive.
I just looked into that, and it used to be
Yeah,
um, that you could do like a $50 replacement with
yeah.
fucking Safe Light, but they don't do that shit anymore.
They don't do it anymore, and I think it's because a lot of the windshields come with a little like sensor technology in the top, like up by the rear view mirror, they have that sensor technology. So it turns windshields from like $50 to like $600.
It's all a fucking scam.
It's a scam, dude. It's an absolute scam. Um,
And you
but
know
yeah,
who started?
yeah, dude. It just started. So the insurance scams just started. That's a new thing.
Who do you think started insurance?
Probably fucking
That's a great question, actually.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna say John Adams. I don't like that guy.
You got you got
I
beef with
got beef
John.
with John Adams. I got beef with John Adams.
First time I've heard
Not
that
my
before.
man George.
Uh, since I'm going on a completely random guess,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say insurance was started in the mid 1800s.
We're gonna see if we can't figure this out.
Mid 1800s sounds early, early 1900s.
It says earliest known insurance was ancient civilizations in China and Babylon, and with like 3000 to 2000 BC, with like Chinese merchants
Bullshit.
and Babylonian traders. Yeah, like
Well,
Babylonian traders used
all
contracts recorded in the Code of Hammurabi. I think I said that right. Around 1750 BC, if a merchant's goods were lost on a caravan journey, the lender would cancel the loan, essentially early travel insurance.
all
Birth
roads
of
lead back.
Yeah, birth of modern insurance was 1670s in London with like
Jesus.
fire insurance.
That's kind of wild.
First use in America is Benjamin Franklin co-founding the Philadelphia Contribution Ship in 1752, designed to insure homes against fire.
Damn. So Ben Franklin's the problem.
Benny Frank, Benjamin Franklin the Jet Rodriguez.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, dude, The Sandlot, Benjamin Franklin Rodriguez.
Oh, fucking Benny.
Benny the Jet. We watched that movie last night. That's the only reason I'm thinking about that.
Sam, you ever seen it before?
Yeah, she hadn't seen it in a long time, and honestly, I hadn't seen it in a long time either. But Sammy named the Bronco Benny, so it's Benny the Bronco. So we were scrolling through Netflix, and we're like, naturally, has to be we have to watch Sandlot because you named the Bronco Benny.
Oh, she named it Benny before you watched the movie.
Yeah, I liked Bucky. I was a fan of Bucky the Bronco because the picture of the horse is like a bucking bronco. But he liked Benny. Speaking of Bucky, Bucky Irving needs to get back in fucking game. He's been out for so long.
I think I got destroyed by him earlier in the year.
Yeah, he's been amazing all season. He gets hurt. He's been out like 6 weeks, I think.
I'm getting
Um, yeah, go ahead.
shellacked right now in fantasy basketball.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. We'll get there. Finishing some lives of recent. I golfed yesterday. I shot a 47 through 9, which is I think the best I've shot to date. And it was the best I played. There was a couple holes where I really like crumbled. I hit a couple bad shots, but no triple bogeys. which is huge because triple bogeys were just a part of my game at one point. And hopefully it kind of stays like that. I'm sure I'm going to have the days where the triple bogeys come back. But if you can just avoid the double and triple bogeys, like honestly, you have a good score. I could live with I would be thrilled with bogeying every hole. Absolutely thrilled. Now I know I'm a realist. I know the double bogeys are gonna come, but if I could limit the triple bogeys, that'd be huge. I played with a group and I'm like just playing by myself, so they always pair you with people, but it was four singles. So I didn't have any like weird like groups of people that I had to kind of like acclimate with. It was just like four dudes that were golfing. So it was kind of a good group to be paired with. And they were all like, we were all around the same age and they were pretty good. I was probably the worst one there. One dude played golf in college. One was like a older dude that was like, he couldn't hit the ball not straight if he tried to. Like he was just one of those dudes that walked up. He didn't hit it far or anything, but he would just crush a drive like 220 directly straight every single time. It was just like automatic. So, my drives are not like that. Every now and then I hit a good one, but sometimes those things are going where you can't decide. So that was fun. Um, Sam's parents are coming into town Tuesday. They're spending Thanksgiving with us. Um, so that's gonna be fun. We're going to the grocery store today, getting some Thanksgiving stuff, and we'll do Thanksgiving here. So we got a fun weekend planned with them. What are your Thanksgiving plans?
We've been on a schedule of rotating every year.
Hmm.
So this year is Marissa's parents and her
Okay.
family.
What do you bring to the fight?
Green bean casserole every year.
Okay. Do
Well,
you make it or
no,
does Marissa make
Marissa
it?
brings it. I just, you know, show up.
That's pretty soft of you.
I'm not a cook.
Okay. Neither am I. But I'm gonna bring something. You gotta bring something to the fight.
Cranberry sauce.
There you go. Just bring a can with you. There, it's something.
I fuck with the canned cranberry sauce.
Honestly, the canned cranberry sauce is elite. Like, I don't want to go to a Thanksgiving and not have cranberry sauce in can.
I'm talking about like the jelly, right?
Yeah,
Like you pop it out and it's still got the cans ridges on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
for
Some
sure.
people go like all out and make like a legit.
No, I don't want that.
I don't want
I
that
want
either.
to I want to take a knife and I want to slice a circular piece
Yes.
of cranberry sauce. And truthfully, I don't really eat the cranberry sauce. Like, if I get a plate of Thanksgiving food, I'm not putting the cranberry sauce on my plate. It's only for sandwiches the day after. That's when I like to eat the cranberry sauce.
Okay, interesting.
I don't know
I'll
why.
I'll get it on some turkey.
Yeah, it just doesn't. My like first plate at Thanksgiving, I'm just not like, fuck yeah, cranberry sauce. But like a leftover sandwich, got a Hawaiian roll, and I'm slapping some turkey on there, and I'll throw like some cranberry sauce on top. That's good stuff. That's the goods. Um, we'll talk. I have like a little bit of Thanksgiving talk down below. So I don't
Okay.
want to get too much into that in terms of, what you like and your favorite foods. But do you guys do Thanksgiving like at her parents' house or y'all go somewhere? Or is it just you guys or what?
Yeah, we'll go to her parents' house and it'll be like her uncle, her grandma, and
Okay.
then her
So you
cousin.
you got a pretty good group for Thanksgiving, decent amount of
I'll say
people.
there'll probably be 15 people.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously, we're not coming home this week, and usually we do Thanksgiving at my dad's house. It's just kind of we do Christmas Eve with my mom, and then um, Thanksgiving with my dad. So there's not a huge group that usually goes, but we have a decent little show out and make a bunch of freaking food. So I'm looking forward to eating Thanksgiving, though. I'll tell you that. Thanksgiving is just it's a good holiday.
I asked a kid at work, I was like, hey man, got any plans for Thanksgiving? He was like, eating. Like,
Hell
hell yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah. Does he look like the type that's going to be putting some food down?
No, skinny kid.
No, this food doesn't look like you.
Look like me at a younger age.
That's fair. So tell him his time's coming.
Yeah, I always tell the guys that. I was looking through some pictures last night and I found like our basketball pictures.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of funny like seeing eighth grade, ninth grade, junior year, senior year. And junior year I was like clean cut, like no beard, shaved head, like nice picture. And then senior year, I had like a raggedy chin strap and a mohawk. And I was like, why did I do that?
I don't know why we did the Mohawk thing.
Like my junior year picture looks like the best picture, which I wouldn't have thought. I don't remember it that way.
Yeah, I think it's because, we like we're on the team, we were excited to be there, blah blah blah. But it is funny how, you probably just senior year woke up before school and like didn't brush your teeth and like just rolled out of bed and went to went to take a picture.
Yeah, like my hair, like my mohawk wasn't even like done up. It was like great,
Yeah.
like it's greasy.
Greasy, probably like was it yellow at that point? Or
No, thank God.
no, that was just like senior night, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was just senior night. And then the first month at Cape Fear, because when I shaved it off, I still had like frosted tips.
Oh my God. What an era. What an era to be alive. All right. Well, let's jump into a little commercial break and then jump into number two.
Give me 5 minutes. I just gotta change his diaper.
All right. All right. Jumping back into Sammy and Marissa's husband's episode 106. Did we clarify 106? Okay, 106. So season three, episode five, overall episode 106. The energy's up. It's the coffee pod. Sunday morning. Let's talk about Thanksgiving a little bit. Uh, I just want to know kind of your Thanksgiving routine. So, like, you're making your Thanksgiving plate, everything's available. What are you grabbing?
Excuse me.
Yeah, dead airler.
I'm definitely going in no particular order because I feel like I don't have a set way I grab things. I feel like it's always
Yeah, yeah,
differently.
yeah.
I'm definitely getting probably only one piece of turkey. Um, Definitely getting some turkey skin. Big fan of turkey skin.
Yeah, naturally.
But you kind of have to be careful. You don't want to take skin from somebody else. Like you don't want to just get a little tiny piece of meat and then get all the fucking skin.
You got to be courteous with the turkey skin because everybody wants a little bit of skin.
I'm definitely getting stuffing, big stuffing guy. A
Oh
lot
yeah.
of I like it when they do like the breakfast sausage in the stuffing.
Okay, I've never done that, I don't think.
Okay.
It must be an Iranian thing.
It's Marissa's mom does it, so
Just
it's a white woman thing.
Just turkey or breakfast sausage in stuffing. I mean, it sounds like it would be good.
It's just sausage, but like they use
I
like breakfast sausage links.
Yeah, no, I'd eat breakfast sausage in probably anything.
Then I'm going mashed potatoes. I'm doing with the spoon. I'm doing a little mountain gravy in the mountain. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying? Or I guess
right.
it's not a mountain. It's a hole,
Volcano. Yeah,
volcano,
volcano.
or
Yeah.
volcano. If there's ham, I usually avoid it. Not crazy about the ham. Just
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know,
with
just
you. I'm with you on the ham. Unless it's like I like a good honey baked ham, but it's definitely on the back burner to the turkey.
yeah. Ham, I feel like is a Christmas thing.
I would agree with that. And also, I'm not just eating like if I get ham, it's going to be made into a sandwich. 100%.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going roll,
Got to.
and then we discussed it earlier, but I'm getting my slice of canned jelly,
Yeah.
green bean casserole, and then if there's a corn souffle, I'm getting it.
Yeah, that's good. How do you feel about mac and cheese on Thanksgiving? Is that a staple?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a staple where I'm at, but if it's there, I'm eating it.
I feel like it is a Southern staple. I feel like mac and cheese is part of it.
I like it when they've got that crispy layer on top.
Oh yeah. I don't love it. Like I feel like sometimes I'll go somewhere and have Thanksgiving meal and there'll be or Christmas or whatever it is, and like the noodles in the mac and cheese are like either uncooked or overcooked or whatever it is, but they're like crunchy. I despise that.
No, I want a crunchy cheese. I don't want a crunchy noodle.
Yeah, 100%. My stepmom Jennifer makes unbelievable mac and cheese. Unbelievable.
Okay,
I
what's
don't
the
even know. I don't even know. No idea. It's just she makes it in the oven. She's also done the crock pot and they're both good. They both taste the same. But it's like it's super cheesy. The layer of cheese on top is like perfectly crispy and it's just phenomenal. I don't even know how to explain it, but she makes some amazing mac and cheese. Um yeah, what about how do you feel about sweet potato casserole?
Oh fuck yeah. Give me that shit.
A lot of people
I will-
classify that as a dessert though.
I see that,
Yeah.
but it's never put out with dessert. It's there to grab.
Yeah.
I like the crispy little marshmallow on it. I understand the dessert talk. I will not classify it as a dessert on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I'm with you there. I enjoy it. I think it's part of it. You gotta have it. I'm not crazy about the marshmallows on top. If there are marshmallows, I want it just to be like minimal. Um, I like a little bit of like walnuts in there, but I want them to be like small walnuts. Like I don't want a giant walnut in my sweet potato casserole. I want small, like crushed up walnuts.
Okay. I don't think I've ever had it like that with the walnuts.
Yeah. I like some walnuts on it. It like just it kind of like combats the sweetness because the sweet potato casserole is like super sweet. And then you get like the crunchy walnut. It's really good. Um, are you a white meat, dark meat kind of guy with turkey? I know you like the skin, and the skin is typically on dark. Well, I'm just thinking like legs. So, but yeah, how do you feel about white meat, dark meat?
I think it a lot of times it depends on where I'm at in the lineup because white meat's going first.
See, I don't know. I feel like I disagree. I feel like dark meat goes first.
I like dark meat just because it's not as dry.
Yeah,
White meat's going to be, I mean, obviously, although you're dependent on the cook, but white meat is typically drier.
white meat is 100% drier. That's why people get chicken thighs over chicken breast.
Yeah. But I would say I'm a dark meat guy, but on Thanksgiving, I'm, I'm probably going to end up with white meat.
Yeah, I typically try and get a little bit of both. I like to get, a good slice of like breast. So a good slice of white meat. And then I like to try and get some dark meat. And I want the dark meat to have a little skin on it. That's where I like my skin, is on the dark meat. And then gravy. You going gravy on everything, or you just putting it on the mashed potatoes and letting it like what's your
Gravy on the mashed potatoes and on the turkey, but that's pretty much it.
okay. Yeah, I'm about the
It's
same.
surprising coming from like King Dip sauce over here, but
Yeah. The stuffing can be dry sometimes. So I'm surprised you don't just throw gravy all over the stuffing.
a lot of times the stuffing and the mashed potatoes will be mixed
Okay, that's
on my
fair.
plate. On my plate, I'll
Yeah,
mix them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I don't like celery and stuffing.
No, me neither.
I think it ruins it. I get it. You're trying to give it like a little bit of a crunch type deal, but it's just it's not it.
Put a crouton in there.
Yeah, right, exactly. We do this thing on Thanksgiving at my dad's house, and it's breakfast casserole every morning. So it's like, honestly, I almost look forward to breakfast casserole more than I do the Thanksgiving meal sometimes. It's delicious.
I fuck with the breakfast casserole.
Yeah. And my dad makes it pretty good. He's got a good recipe. So we messed that up. So, but the only problem is when we go over to my dad's, he won't start it until we're like almost there. So like we get there and we're starving, and we end up eating breakfast casserole at like 11:30, and I stuff my face, and then we're trying to eat Thanksgiving dinner or lunch or whatever you call it at like 3.
Oof.
So it's just like
My family's the
bad
same
timing.
way. We don't start eating until 2, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah, because you want to like you don't really want to eat a huge breakfast, blah blah blah. You want to save some room because you're about to pig out. But yeah, that's tough. What is your favorite side?
Favorite side, Jack, what do you think?
Jack has never had a Thanksgiving before, so Jack does not know what his favorite side is.
I don't I think stuffing maybe.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's so tough though, because you don't want to. I don't want the other sides to feel bad.
Somebody's got to be a winner, somebody's got to be a
They
loser.
they all have their place, but I think I'm gonna say stuffing. Oh, or green bean casserole. Marissa makes a really good green bean casserole.
Yeah, I think, the argument for stuffing is it's something that you don't have unless it's Thanksgiving. So that may make it a little better. Like mac and cheese, you have mac and cheese multiple times throughout the year. So it's not going to be the number one side.
Yeah, like mac and cheese. I'll put mac and cheese over stuffing in general,
Right, right.
but you know, situationally, it's got to be stuffing, I think.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm a big mac and cheese proponent. Love a good mac and cheese, but it's not going to be my favorite Thanksgiving side just because I can have it whenever, not just on Thanksgiving. Stuffing is definitely good. I do enjoy stuffing. But like sweet potato casserole might be up there, even though I don't get tons of it because it is super sweet, but I feel like it completes the plate.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get a huge gob of the sweet
Yeah,
potato
right.
until I've cleaned my plate. Like I typically don't care if food touches, but with the sweet and salty nature of everything it's being so drastic, I
Yeah,
typically get a little small and then I'll go back and get a little bigger.
that's valid. Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm getting hungry thinking about this. Um,
This is making me want to go to breakfast at Eggs Up Grill and get the classic.
the classic at Eggs Up Grill probably has nothing to do with anything we're talking about.
No, but I'm hungry.
Are you guys going to breakfast today?
I hope so. We usually go to Eggs Up on Sunday.
You could just, be healthy and make food at the house, but whatever.
You can have a healthy breakfast out. Ooh, don't I know Uncle Troy being mean to Daddy.
You can, but you don't realize like what they're cooking with. So you go and you order an omelet and then they put half a stick of butter in the pan to cook your eggs with. Tastes delicious, but it's not just 2 eggs. You know what I'm saying? Eggs Up Grill is good. I think I think that's the place we went with you when I came into town. I went with you and Marissa. Yeah, that's the place we went, and my breakfast was delicious. That little bowl, I think it was like a freaking country bowl or whatever they call it. It had like I think it had grits, eggs, bacon, all like mixed up in a bowl. That shit was good. Um, that was delicious. But yeah, man, like just make a couple eggs over easy, throw them on some toast, make a little oatmeal with some fruit on the side. Call it good.
What's your go-to oatmeal fruit? I mean, I know it's probably blueberries.
Blueberries and banana. I do it every single morning. I blueberries, banana, and a little drizzle of honey on there. It's delicious.
It's kind of similar to the overnight oats situation. Oh, is that's what you do,
Well,
overnight oats?
overnight oats I do during the week, and then on the weekend I treat myself with a little hot oatmeal.
My God, you know how to live.
Dude, I am living. Um, yeah, so during the week, my breakfast is you would most people are gonna hate this, but I have a protein shake after I leave the gym. Like right when I finish working out, I have a protein shake. Then I go shower, change into my uniform, blah blah blah, and I eat my breakfast basically like before I walk into work, and it's like uh three hard-boiled egg whites. So I don't eat the oat, but the not the oat, the yolk. Just eat the egg whites with a little salt and pepper and hot sauce. And then I have overnight oats with banana, blueberry, and then honey.
I mean, I fuck with over. I was doing overnight oats for a while. It's good.
It's delicious, yeah, and it's so easy because like the prep involved. Like I throw a half a cup of oats, a half a cup of milk, drizzle a little honey on there, and then I just sit in the fridge and I can eat it the next morning.
But with do you buy like the egg white like in the carton?
No, I just hard-boiled eggs, and then I take the yolk out and I put them in a container. So I hard-boil eggs the night before. Three eggs. We have an egg cooker, so I just throw a little water in the egg cooker, throw the eggs in there. I peel them. I take the yolk out. I put them in the Tupperware container, and then
That
I
shit's
just throw it in the fridge.
fresh.
And the next morning, I just grab it, throw it in my lunchbox, and call it good.
And what do you do with the yolks?
Just throw them away.
What a waste.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably something else I could do with them, but like what?
Give them to the dogs. I think that's good for their coat or something.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. I don't know. Maybe I'll just start saving. But that turns into a lot of egg yolks. Like if I'm doing three every morning,
That's a lot of egg yolks.
it's a lot of egg yolks.
That's a lot of egg yolks going in the trash too.
It is. I generally just prefer the taste of a hard-boiled egg white. It tastes better to me. I don't love the
That
hard-boiled egg
is
yolk.
that is the most fucking butter noodles shit you've ever fucking said.
What? That I prefer the taste of an egg white
That is crazy, bro.
with a little salt, pepper, and hot sauce on it. It's delicious.
Yeah, I do the same thing, except I keep the egg yolk in there because that's the part that tastes good.
Not as much to me. That's not as much to me.
So
It's
you never
chalky.
really
The egg yolk gets chalky.
you're too hard boiling them.
Yeah, probably, but I don't have the patience to get the science down. And also, like, I can't make them a little runny because it freaks me out because they sit in the fridge overnight.
Well, no, I agree with that. But when I hard boil eggs, I'm eating them then. Like I don't.
If I hard-boil eggs and I'm eating them that morning, like having it a little like gooey on the inside, it tastes much better.
That's what soft boil an egg.
Yes, it tastes much better. Like I don't necessarily want to take the shell off and break it in half and like pull it out, but I want
No.
it to be like almost like gelatin a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree with that little salt pepper. A lot of the time I don't even do the hot sauce, just salt and pepper.
The hot sauce is so good on the egg white, I think. Salt and pepper is good too, but yeah, that's what I rock with. And then on the weekends, I get some sourdough bread. I throw two eggs on there. Um, and they're like over medium probably, not necessarily over easy because I don't like it too runny, but I don't want it hard either. So I sourdough bread, two eggs on top. I eat them. I use the bread to get all the leftover yolk. And then I have like a bigger bowl of oatmeal with banana and blueberries.
That ain't bad.
No, it's good. It's good. And it's cheap, you know. We don't really eat out. Like we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home every day. All right, well let's get off the topic of food. It is making me hungry. Let's talk some fantasy sports. So let's talk about fantasy football first, as we are in the crunch time of fantasy football. So tell me about what happened last week after we talked about a very decisive point in the season. And then let me know where you're at and what your outlook is for the rest of the season and this week.
Jack is upset. Why don't you go first?
Okay, I'll go first. You're screaming baby. It's probably because you're putting your smelly armpit in his face. Um, for the listener, the visual I have right now is Tyler shirtless with Jack's alien head just shoved into Tyler's armpit. I know he hasn't put deodorant on in 3 days. He probably hasn't showered in that same time. Um, so I mean, it can't be a good experience for the boy. But fantasy football outlook. So I ended up losing last week and lost two in a row. That's my streak. I'm 5-6. I am on the I'm still in the playoff projection at 5-6, but I have to win this week, or else the guy is going to overtake me. That's got my spot basically because he has a gimme this week, and I have a tough matchup against Mike. So I'm playing Mike in fantasy football and basketball. We're like 50-50 projection. Um, I don't love my lineup though. Like my players are projected to score points, but I have a bad feeling about the players. Like I have Ramondre Stevenson projected 14. I just don't love that at all. He's questionable, and if he goes down, like I have nobody to put in his spot. Xavier Worthy, I have in the starting lineup. He's projected 11.37, which I don't think he's going to get that. So it's what I got to go with. Everybody else is on a bye. I got Ladd on a bye, Quentin Johnson on a bye. I got Troy Franklin on a bye, Darren Waller on a bye and on the IR. I got Luther Burden the third with the Bears. That's projected 7.59. And I low key was thinking about starting him because I got a feeling about Burden. They're playing Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's given up the most points to receivers this season. So I'm thinking I might send it with Burden. That might be a mistake because in my flex right now, I have um, Tajay Spears, backup running back for the Titans, which he doesn't get any touches in the run game, but he usually gets like 5 targets in the pass game. They're playing Seattle, which is not a great matchup. He's projected 9.58. I think I'm gonna roll with Burden the third over Pittsburgh. He does have a lower ceiling or a lower floor, but I think he has a higher ceiling than Spears. So if you're listening to this on Monday and laughing at me because Luther Burden got 1.3 points and Tajay Spears got 18, then yeah, that's gonna be a pretty big downfall. But hopefully the team just uh operates pretty well. Um, we'll see how it goes. And then my other league, I'm looking okay. 7-4 in that league. I have a pretty good chance to win. All my players are relatively healthy. Bucky Irving, I need Bucky Irving to come back. It's driving me crazy that he's still been out. I mean, he's been out. I mean, projected return 11:30. So that's another, what, 2 weeks, week and a half, whatever. And he's been out since week 5. First 4 weeks, he's been electric 14 and a half, 18.1, 13.9, 25.5. And then he's been out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 8 weeks now? Jesus Christ. Golly. And then, he was on my IR, in my IR spot, and then they changed him from out to doubtful. So I moved him into my lineup because I wanted to put someone else that was on the IR. So I got Laporta, which Laporta might be a drop because I have Tyler Warren in that tight end spot. So um Laporta might be a drop for me, but who knows? We'll get across that bridge when we get there. It looks like I'm in the playoff race in this league, and I'm projected to win. So hopefully, I have a pretty good week. Um, yeah, I think Tyler's coming back, so you can stop hearing me ramble. But yeah, you you okay? Jack is still screaming and crying, so this is turning into a solo pod. Tyler doesn't know how to comfort his son. Um, I guess we'll just go into fantasy basketball now that I'm talking about it. Um, I am in a heated battle with uh fake goat team. Um, score right now, Sunday morning, It's 852 to 829. I was up more, but Mike had a pretty good night last night, Saturday. So he had 146 to my 115. He had one extra player playing than me. I had two players that got me single digits, which really hurt, and his team played pretty well. So this is a big day, and I think he's got all but one playing, and I have all but two playing. So it's going to be close. I don't have my best players playing, and I don't really know about him. He's got Shy, whatever you call him. He doesn't have Vujicic, whatever. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm optimistic, but I'm only up 20 right now. And 20 is not a safe lead in fantasy basketball at all. So hopefully we're listening on Monday and we're not necessarily making a fool out of ourselves. I like the team. I think my team is playing well. I'm really relying heavily on the Hawks tonight because I got Ricochet, um, I got Jalen Johnson, and then I got Nikhil Alexander Walker. And those are, Alexander Walker and Jalen Johnson have been big for me. And then if Ricochet plays good, I mean that can be a big stack for me with the Hawks. But the Hawks are hard to trust. So we'll see how it goes. It would be nice to for the GOAT team to get one loss. I would appreciate not getting some kind of insane Snapchat Monday morning about how he's God's chosen warrior and the greatest to ever do it. I need him to have a loss, and it would be nice to do it at the hands of Turkish delight. Um, yeah, my team's playing good this week. I got 852, which is the high score of the league. Corey is right behind at 809. And I think Wes. No, Wes sucks. Wes has 705. Lost three in a row. Wes, what's happening? What's happening? We need an excuse. I need excusely to come out and give me a reason that you're getting beat down. Tyler's team is god awful. 615. Yeah, I mean, I know he has some injuries to some key players, but Jesus Lord. Breezy's putting the beat down on Jakob's ladder. And then I'm playing in a second fantasy league. I'm 2-0-1, so two wins and one tie. And it's the category league, so you can tie, but I'm down this week. But it's close. It's very close. So today could be I'm down 44 to 41 three-pointers, which is definitely, and then I got free throw percentage and field goal percentage are right there. So, oh, and steals. So we're really close. And the ones I'm winning though, I'm going to win. Like I got 22 blocks to his 11 blocks. I got 403 points to his 364 points. And then rebounds, I'm up by like seven. So we'll see how it goes. Might be able to pull that one out. Tyler is back, so I will shut up. Tell me about your fantasy football, followed by basketball.
Okay, so last week I was on the fringe in both leagues. Um, I lost one in the dynasty. I'm 5-6 now. Um, Currently the 7 seed. So I need this week, but I'm playing the number one team in the league, so it's going to be a tough one. I'm projected 151. He's projected 174. So I mean, we're still in it. But Nico Collins only getting me 8.
Yeah, that sucks.
And then in the redraft league, I'm playing Mike, who has been on a historic collapse. He started 5-0, and now he's 5-6, and I'm
Dang.
6. Yeah, yeah.
I
And
bet
so I'm
he's
playing.
so hot.
Yeah, 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 yeah. He's best. And I'm currently projected to win, but the only thing that sucks is his team is basically my dynasty team. So, I obviously want him to lose, but If he plays well, my dynasty team plays well.
That's fair.
If fucking in my dynasty league, I have to start. Well, I'll go through my lineup for redraft real quick. Trevor Lawrence, projected 21. I've been in a running back drought, but I have both of Pittsburgh's running backs, and I started them both last week, and it worked out well. So I'm gonna do the same thing this week. Uh, I mean, combined, they're projected 23 points. So I mean, it's just like starting two shitty people with the
Yeah,
chance of
I
one of
feel
them
that.
going off. Rasheed Rice, Puka, Justin Jefferson. So I have a great receiver lineup. Starting Dallas Goddard. I had Woody Marks on Thursday, only got me 7.9 points. My flex, I'm starting my other flex, Alvin Kamara, who's questionable. So we'll see. And then Jalen Hurts at my super flex. And I had the Bills defense who got me six.
Yeah, what's the
So
outlook like for the playoffs?
I'm 6-5 and I'm the 4 seed.
Okay, so you need
I
you
can
need to finish the season strong.
I could use a win.
Yeah.
In the redraft league or in the dynasty league, I'm starting Tyrod Taylor
Wow.
because I had been starting Justin Jefferson and they benched him. Then I got Saquon, Tony Pollard, Justin Jefferson again, Romeo Dobbs. I had Nico Collins on Thursday. Then I got Brock Bowers at tight end, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And my flex, I'm having to start David Njoku. A- And my super flex, I'm starting Brock Purdy. Patriots defense going against Cincinnati.
Yeah, I like
Justin
that.
Herbert's on a bye, otherwise he'd be starting.
I try to get Patriots defense. They're playing against Cincinnati. Jamar Chase is suspended. And let's talk about that for a second. Jamar Chase spitting in Jalen Ramsey's face. What's up with this spitting thing?
I don't know. I just that's like the ultimate form of disrespect.
Right. I mean, and then yeah, I think Jalen Ramsey got ejected from the game for doing what he did, which I mean, I think is warranted. You get spit on, you're warranted to do whatever you feel like you need to do. And then to go on, the post game interview and lie and be like, no, I didn't spit on him. But like we saw you. Like, what do you think the cameras aren't going to see it? Like they have the best cameras in football.
Yeah, I never understand the lying about it when there's 500 cameras out there.
Like at least like you spit. At least say I spit, it was a habit. I wasn't trying to get it on him. Blah blah blah. Like at least make the lie believable.
Yeah. I think he got off lucky.
Yeah. Um I mean that because like I spit when I play sports and it's like kind of a habitual thing. You know what I mean? But it's not like I don't know, it's almost like a routine thing. You kind of just like spit. Like I'm not gonna do it on the basketball court or anything like that, but I don't know. It's weird. I don't like it.
I spit on the court one time at Myrtle Grove when we played them in middle school.
Really?
Yep. Big loogie.
Nice.
I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, I don't know why you did it either. Especially a loogie. That's disgusting.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anywho, let's talk about your horrid performance in fantasy basketball, and then let's jump into a commercial and get on with random questions.
yeah, I'm getting my shit beat in.
Yeah, and I know you got Trey Young being hurt is not helping you, but man,
Yeah, it's rough, dude. It's really rough.
that's brutal.
I
Um,
am not happy with the current state of affairs of my team.
Maybe make some moves, getting the trades.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
We can talk Trey Young. You wanna shop Trey Young around? We can talk.
Yeah, I'll shop Trey Young.
All right.
I'll shop Trey Young big time.
I could. I could find a spot. I could find a home for Trey Young for the right deal. Give you maybe, we'll see what we can do. We'll talk off camera. So
Yeah, we don't need these
these
leeches coming for
these
us.
leeches coming for us with our trade talks, but we might be able to do something for that.
Yeah,
Um,
we can make something happen.
but yeah, let's go into a commercial break and then let's hop into some random questions, pet peeves, and call it good.
Well, we're back. We're here. We're here live from two different places.
That is a true statement. We are in two different places. Um, all right, let's jump into random questions, Pat's peeves, and get on with our days. So, random question number one. I know I talked to you about um, we watched The Sandlot last night. How long's it been since you've seen The Sandlot?
Oof, maybe 10 years.
Okay. So you're not as super familiar with the characters, are you?
No, no, I know the characters.
All right. What Sandlot character do you think you are?
Oof, that is interesting. I know who you think I am.
Okay.
Because, you know, because you're a piece of shit. You think I'm fucking ham.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Um, I probably am.
You're ham. You're 100% ham.
Yeah.
I think we bring the nickname of ham into the friend group. It's even funnier because you said you weren't a big ham guy for Thanksgiving meal.
Fuck it, whatever.
I'm changing your name in my phone right now to Ham Cap Tony.
Jesus Christ.
And it's gonna piss me off when I go to like call you because I'm gonna be searching Tyler and can't find it. I'm gonna be like, ah, yeah, he's ham.
You got problems.
The great Ham Boney. Any other thoughts about people in the friend group, who they
Um,
might be? We got Smalls, Scott Smalls. We got Benny, obviously.
I know you think
Ham,
you're me.
not necessarily. We got Squints, thick glasses guy,
Yep.
and then we got Yeah, and then you got the pitcher, the black dude, Kenny De Nunez, and then you got the tall dude, Bertram Weeks, the guy that brings the chewing tobacco to the carnival. I don't know if you remember that.
Okay. And they all get sick, right?
Yeah, they all get sick. And then you got Timmy Timmons and Tommy Timmons. Tommy is the little brother that repeats everything. That's the friend group.
God, I don't even know.
I like I think Wes is Squints.
Yeah.
100%,
Glasses.
100%. Yeah. A little exaggeration. Um, you know, storyteller. And then I could see Wes pulling the stunt that Squints did in the pool to kiss Wendy Peppercorn.
Don't they get married?
Yeah, they get married.
Yeah.
That's Squints and Wendy is Wes and Allie.
Yeah.
They should be that for Halloween or next year, I guess. And then your ham, obviously. I could see Drew being Smalls. He's kind of like the new kid in town, and Drew's the new addition to the group, even though that was, probably 15 years ago. Um, I don't know. Everybody else doesn't necessarily fit, but truthfully, my favorite character is Yeah. I think every time he starts to talk and he's like, Yeah, it cracks me up. I fucking die every time he starts to speak. Yeah. Oh, it's funny. All right, I think so. We've established that you are ham.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my God, I just looked up the actor who played Benny to see if he like played sports in college or something. And he he was charged with felony assault. They pleaded down to a no contest.
Nice. It is funny. I do wonder because like when that's a pretty old movie, and when they were casting for the movie, obviously it wasn't important for anybody to be good at baseball except Benny, and Benny does look like he can play baseball.
Yeah. The
So I was curious the same thing if he like
released in 93. Yeah, so it's
interesting.
older than we are.
Yeah. Yeah. Great movie though.
You know
Absolutely.
what's crazy? That movie was released in 93, right?
Hmm.
And it takes place in 62, 31-year difference. There's a bigger gap from when that took place than right now.
That's absurd.
I mean, there's a bigger gap now
Now. Yeah.
than that.
Yeah, that makes me feel old.
Yeah, that's kind of gross.
Yeah. That's wild. That's wild.
I don't
All
like
right.
that.
You're up for a random question.
Would that be your favorite baseball movie?
Um, I think probably just in terms of nostalgia. I don't know if it's the best baseball movie, but I think it might be my favorite. Um, I'm trying to think of other baseball movies that I really like. Baseball movie, I don't think they get the same credit that other sports movies get. You know what movie I really like that I uh is Moneyball. I really like Moneyball.
Moneyball's a good movie.
I think that's a cool movie, and I don't get tired of watching it. But um, I get all those baseball movies kind of confused, whether it's Kevin Costner or Dennis Quaid. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin Costner has been in like four.
Yeah, and I feel like Dennis Quaid has been in a couple too.
Dennis Quaid, the rookie, is a great movie.
Yeah, no, that's a good movie.
True
That's when
story.
he's like, past his prime a little bit, has hurt his arm, and then tries to make a comeback. He's like a
Yeah.
coach, and then makes yeah, that's a great movie too. Um, yeah, I get all the Kevin Costner ones confused. I don't remember. I think Field of Dreams is one of my favorite ones, but I
Yeah,
can't
good movie.
remember if that's the one that I like or if it's not. So
That's Kevin Costner too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Build
who
it and they
knows?
will come.
Yeah, yeah, right. Um, yeah, so I think in terms of just nostalgia, The Sandlot's got to be up there for number one, like favorite.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good choice.
Yeah, it does crack me up though because we were watching it last night and like how bad the the beast they make like
Yeah.
they have like the balls and like making it look like this big stuffed dog. It's kind of funny.
Did you know there was a Sandlot too?
I think I did know that. Truthfully, I don't know if I've ever seen it.
I definitely have not.
I might have to watch it tonight.
God, I don't know.
All right, moving on. Random question number two. What are your thoughts on throw pillows?
Um, Good for a couch. I I I honestly sleep with our throw pillows a lot. Like just taking a nap.
Interesting. Like on
If
the
they're
couch?
yeah,
Okay, I can see that.
if they're comfortable, I'm all for it. But if it's just a decoration and it's not comfortable, then no.
Yeah,
Bad.
I feel you there. Sam is all about some throw pillows, and I I don't necessarily see the point in them. I think they're an expense, and there's things we have to move because we've moved with boxes of pillows that aren't even comfy. I don't know how many times. So I get frustrated with throw pillows. Um, but I feel like I'm with you on the couch. Like if they're a comfortable pillow on the couch, I can take a nap on them. Um, but I think they're so unnecessary on the bed. Like every time I go to get in bed, I have to take two pillows off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no throw pillows on the bed.
I mean, they're on there. We got, I think, four extra pillows on the bed. I think total we have two, four, six, eight. We have nine pillows on our bed when it's perfectly made and no one's in it.
Yeah, that's
It's too
crazy.
much. You know, like two for me, two for her for sleeping pillows, which I don't even sleep. I honestly sleep with one pillow and it's like a flat pillow. So I take three pillows off and stash them. And we got so two sleeping pillows for me, two sleeping pillows for her. We got okay, maybe it's only seven. It's not nine. It's seven. There's two sleeping pillows for me and her, and then there's one like throw pillow for me, one throw pillow for her, and then one throw pillow in the middle. So I lied about nine. Nine is excessive. Nine would be crazy. So, but we do have seven, which is still a lot.
Yeah, I mean that's I would say six is the max for me. Two pillows each and then a body pillow.
Yeah, but the pillows, like literally, we don't use them in for anything. We just take them off the bed when we get in. They're strictly for decoration when the bed's made.
Yeah, it's too much.
You know,
It's
it
too
is
much.
funny. Your screen right now, like I can only see your eyebrows, and it makes me think of We Are the Millers, and it's like, what are you gonna do about it, eyebrows?
That's a great movie.
Yeah, we watched that the other week too, and it's hilarious. It gets funnier, I think, every time you watch it. What are you gonna do about it, eyebrows?
Good stuff.
Good
That
stuff,
was filmed in Wilmington.
huh?
That was filmed in Wilmington, like the a
Oh,
couple of
was it
scenes
really? That's funny.
a couple scenes that are downtown.
Interesting. All right, you're up.
What sport do you think we should start Jack in first?
Soccer,
Soccer. Okay. Why?
because you don't really need skill in soccer as a young kid. It just teaches you how to like run around and play as a team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like teaches a little like coordination. Um, it teaches you to like run hard and it gets them active. And kicking a ball is just a fun thing. So like it's not like T-ball where it's, you got to practice your swing and they could probably get annoyed if they're not good. Like soccer, they're not going to know if they're not good at soccer. It just gets them outside and active and running around and stuff, just in my opinion. Um, so I think soccer should be like the first sport kids play. Like, sure, you can do it in conjunction with other sports if you want to, but I think soccer is like if you're going to start a sport first, start at soccer because it teaches like a little bit of competition. It teaches teamwork. It teaches you to like, you know, okay, we run hard when we're playing, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I
And
think
it's
that's a
and it's fun.
yeah. That you can kind of like before they like know what they're doing, like disguise it as like play.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
it is play, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like super serious. You're not like, oh, you're not hitting the ball hard. Let's get outside and practice on your swing. It's like, no, just run around and have fun. And then you like bring the fun into sports. Like, oh, sports are fun. Like I play soccer. It's a fun thing to do,
Yeah.
especially as like a little kid. Obviously, you have a long time before you get them into a sport, but that's what I would say.
Okay, it's decided. He will be a soccer star.
Soccer star. Um, yeah, cool. All right. Pat's peeves. First Pat's peeve is people filming at the gym.
Okay, I have a thought on that when you're done.
All right, so truthfully, I don't mind if you want to make some content, you know, film at the gym, blah blah blah, have your tripod. But people put their tripods like in the most inconvenient places. Like one dude had his tripod and he was doing like barbell incline, and his tripod was pushed up to like the wall, like, and the walkway was in front of the wall. And like I'm not about to stop, let you do your set of whatever. He hadn't even started his set yet. He was like sitting on the bench, like doing one of these, like bobbing his head, listening to music, and you can tell it was like about to be a video for him doing his bench. So I just like walk through the video because I'm not about to just like turn around and walk all the way around the gym to go to a different way. So I just walk through, and I could tell he was probably like a little annoyed, but like I I'm not there to make your video go well.
Yeah, it's only annoying to me if it's getting in the way of stuff and if they're an asshole if you walk through their video. If they don't care, if they understand that it's a public space and they just film
Yeah.
their video and they edit it, then whatever. But like if you're gonna be like a dick,
Like if you
then it's a
don't,
whole nother.
yeah, if you don't want people to walk through your video, then don't put it in the walkway.
Yeah. Or just have your own private gym.
Or yeah, go to your own private gym. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, because I'm all for the like, film your progress, like make your Instagram page and do what you want to do. Props to you. But like, yeah, don't be weird about it. A lot of people film at the gym. Like there's a lot of people that do tripods. Like usually every morning I see like four people that have like a tripod and are like making content or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I've filmed myself playing basketball plenty of times. So like I
Yeah.
get the desire to want to do that. But you have to be respectful of other people's space, time, all that shit.
Yeah. And it is like when it's a crowded gym and like you're in the middle, like we'll go to the dumbbell area and the dumbbell area is pretty crowded. There's always people that want like a flat bench or whatever to do their dumbbell exercises. And I feel like taking up extra space by like having your tripod there is just like a little weird. Like get one of the benches on the side, don't do be like straight in the middle. Like if you're gonna be there filming content, like you have to be prepared to be there a little longer and like, get certain areas. So I feel like just being in the middle and having your whole ass like set up is super inconvenient. And then like I'm in the
Yeah,
background of their video. Like that's weird. Like I didn't give you consent to be in your fucking video.
you don't need to.
I know, but it's still weird.
Good times.
I feel like if you're, I guess we're in a public place, so they can film anything they want to.
No expectation of privacy in public.
That's valid. It's valid. But
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
mean, is it public? We pay memberships to go there. Like I can't just go in. It's not open to the public. You have to
well,
pay.
no, I guess technically it's a private business. So yes, I think actually they would need your consent. But if you were outside and somebody was filming you
Yeah.
in public space, then you can't, you know.
Maybe I'll sue one of these people. Like I didn't give you consent to be in your video.
But what if they were talking about how cool you are and look
I
at this
mean,
guy, I want to be like this guy.
that's what they're doing, obviously.
That's the
But
whole
that
ploy.
I don't need that attention. I don't need that attention brought in my life.
You get enough attention from this thing.
Exactly. We're goddamn superstars.
A guy I work with was listening to this with his girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah, and
She
he
was
was like
probably she was probably like,
she
this is
she asked
terrible.
if Trey had a brother named Bryce.
Oh, really?
Yep.
No. Not us.
Different.
Different Trey.
Different government leech.
Speaking of government leech, I got my pay set up, so I should be getting a nice chunk of change in my bank account, and I need it.
Yeah, I don't even know how you can survive.
Honestly, honestly, dude, crazy.
For my Pat's peeve is this one restaurant keeps ordering clams, right?
Hmm.
So he ordered 200 chowder clams, which is a big clam. It's a fresh clam we have.
Hmm.
Sent it to him. He sends it back. Says he wanted frozen clams. We have one type of frozen clam. It's like a chopped clam in a tub. So I message him, doesn't respond to me. So I go to send it to him. And then I see a box in our freezer labeled this place's name that Wes did when Wes worked here. So I'm like, oh, this must be it. I send that. Then he sends that back and says, no, this is not what I want. So he rejected three different types of clams. And I said, I don't know what you want. And then he didn't know what they wanted either. He's like, oh, I have to talk to the chef.
Nice. That's good stuff. That sounds like just money moves, non-headache, great business.
And I'm like, why are you being so fucking frustrating with these clams, dude? They're clams.
Yeah. It's a simple communication issue. Sounds like he needs to do better, and you should have told him.
I told him, I said, I'll source what you need, but you have to tell me what you want.
It's valid. It's very valid. All right, my next pet's peeve is dudes that are special forces attached, but not actually special forces that walk around like they're special forces.
You mean like the head of the Department of War?
Technically, it's not officially the Department of War yet, but not even that really.
I know you're handcuffed. You can't speak your mind.
Um, so like special forces, Green Berets, guys that have went through selection, got selected, and now they are like special operating forces. They go to specific units. There's a unit here in Colorado, 10th Group, and those people need regular Army people to like do the day-to-day things. So like the special forces guys aren't gonna go like do maintenance on their vehicles. Like they have regular army people to do that because the special forces guys are like at the range. They're jumping out of helicopters and shit. Like they're doing things that they need to do to like actually do their job. So like there's people that are in those units, but they're not special. They're just like regular enlisted Joes, like just regular people. But like they think because they're in those units, they get to do things like grow their hair a little longer or not shave every day or walk around like they're kind of hot shit, but like they're not. And it's very frustrating when you see like a regular dude with like hair that's too long. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really care about the hair standards, but like at least be kind of net like neat and kept. Like that's all I really care about. Like you can have it as long as you want, as long as it's like done and neat and doesn't look like your hair when you just wake up in the morning. Um,
You mean like yours right now?
like mine right now, but I'm not in my uniform at work. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying you're calling me out when you look like a pile of trash.
Yeah, but yours looks like that every day.
Rude.
Um, but yeah, so that frustrates me. I don't like it.
Tell them to shave.
Well, usually shaving's not an issue because I would if I saw a dude that had like facial hair on his face, I'd be like, dude, you're not special. Shave your face.
You would say that to someone you have nothing to do with,
Yeah,
and they have to listen to you.
yeah. It doesn't even matter that I outrank that person. It's a standard in the army.
Yeah, but I mean, if someone like say you came to work with stubble and someone lesser than you said something, you wouldn't have to listen to them.
It's not that I wouldn't like, yes, necessarily I do outrank them, but like it's it's part of the job. Like you can correct anybody if they're wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean
Like
you
if
can do
I
that at any job.
right, if they're wrong, and then you should have the individual discipline to be like, you know what, you're right. I'll go fix myself. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but you know that's not how shit works.
That's should be how shit works in good organizations. Because if I was, say, there was a guy that was outranked me, and he didn't shave in the morning, and I was like, hey, sir, like respectfully, you need to shave your face. And I did it in a respectful manner, blah blah blah. And then he was like, fuck off, Captain. I would be like, Roger, and I'd go straight to his boss and be like, you need to get your fucking major because I tried to make a respectful correction and he told me to fuck off. And then
Would
that
you
dude would get fucked up. What'd you say?
would you do that?
I probably wouldn't handle it by going directly to the boss, but I'd be like, honestly, that situation probably wouldn't happen in terms of like shaving. Um, but I would probably just make like a snark little comment, like, oh, okay, you know, I would expect not taking personal accountability from you and then just walk away and then see how that made them feel.
But can't you get in trouble for talking to somebody like that?
Not if I do it respectfully.
Huh.
Truthfully,
In-
I mean, it would be probably commended if I correct someone of higher rank if they're fucked up.
Interesting.
This is a little bit of personal courage. It takes like it can be a intimidating thing to like tell someone they're wrong if they outrank you. But if they're wrong, they're wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, it's kind of like that at regular work too. If your boss is wrong and, you know,
Yeah, right. Like say you're driving the forklift and like one of the things is like you have to have steel toe boots if you're driving the forklift. Like it's a safety thing, blah, blah, blah. And then you something happens and your boss slides in the forklift, but he's got his dress shoes on. Like you're not what makes you allowed to do that? You're not above the safety shit. You make me do it. So why shouldn't you have to do it?
yeah. I've spoken like someone who's never worked around forklifts.
Right, but I'm just saying if it's a rule, like for
No,
us
no, I'm
in the
with you.
army, if we're in a like tactical vehicle, we have to wear a helmet. Like it's just part of the rule. But
I mean,
me
that
as the
makes sense.
boss, yeah, me as the boss, if I go get in and I just want to move it real quick, I'm just moving it across the thing and I don't put a helmet on, but I like get pissed at somebody if they don't have a helmet on, like that's pretty fucked up and somebody could call me out on.
That makes sense. It's nice to know that there's accountability somewhere within your organization.
Yeah. Could it be better? Absolutely, for sure.
That was a slight jab, but I'll leave that where I left it.
I mean, it sounds like there's accountability in your organization according to the shit week that you had last week.
There's
At least
definitely
somebody.
there is, well, I'm being held accountable. Can I say that everybody's held accountable for everything? No, I can't say that.
Well, maybe you just need to hold your subordinates accountable, Mr. Manager.
This week was substantially better.
A little extreme ownership.
I had to, just had a better plan this week.
There you go. All right, got any
That's
more pet peeves?
no, but I do have a Mike's like, but I'm curious if I want to even say anything about it.
Okay.
It is pertaining to kickball and it will come to fruition in 2 weeks, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
You don't want to speak it into existence at all.
No, it's happening. I just don't want to. Drew knows about it, obviously, because he plays kickball.
Is it a
I
guest
just,
appearance?
no, 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 no. We're
Playing
getting
Wes's team?
yeah, we're playing West's team in 2 weeks.
Okay. So there's something to do with you guys playing Wes's team. There's not a guest appearance. Maybe jerseys? You getting jerseys? Okay,
We
that could
are
be an like mm,
we're
sponsored jerseys.
not sponsored jerseys, but they are sick.
All right. Wes, that's what that sounds like bad time for the dive.
We're gonna beat the dog shit out of them.
You know what you should do? You should do a Sea View versus the dive Facebook post.
There is another thing that is potentially in the works about the game that I have to see if I can get cleared by Bryce. So
Okay. But like if you guys beat the dive, then you should get Sea View's Instagram to tag the dive and be like, get better at kickball, nerds.
yeah, yeah.
Or
The thing about
make
that,
it
we're
a first
playing the
trip.
dive and putter pub back to back. We have a double header.
Oh, so you're just ruining their whole organization.
Yeah, I mean, and Wes made a comment about how Allie is a exceptional pitcher and that he's like locked down at shortstop. And I'm gonna kick the ball directly at both of them.
Yeah, I would try and cave Allie's chest in.
I'm not gonna say all that.
I would try and put the kickball through Allie's chest.
There's just no way Wes can throw that kickball hard enough to beat my blazing speed down the line. There's
That
no
is
way.
that is something I need. I need to see Tyler take a grounder to short and Wes try and throw it to first and Tyler sprinting down the line like that. That needs to be sold on pay-per-view.
I mean, I don't think it bodes well for either one of us.
Would be the craziest. Uh, what do they call it at first base? Freaking, I don't even know. Blah 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 at first base. Like that would just be absolutely insanity. Bang bang play. That would be the craziest bang bang play at first.
There's no like, how in softball they had the safety bag. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
collision. There's no safety bag. So if somebody's on the base, I'm running them the fuck over.
Yeah, I hope it's somebody that's got like some kickboxing training, and then you run them over, they get up and they just like head kick to the dome piece, and you just get ended.
I mean, if that's the case, then we're 1-1. They shouldn't have got planted in the dirt.
But it would be much more belittling to get head kicked in the face.
Bro, I got Drew there. We're good.
That's true. That is true. Drew's undefeated,
No, Drew's 2-2.
is he? I don't know about the two, I guess. I know of two, and I thought they were both dubs, but
He's been beat up by his brother.
I don't, that doesn't really count.
Trust me, it counts.
I don't count it. I call them 2-0. There's too much emotional stuff in a brother fight.
I don't know, man. I can't relate. I don't have a brother.
Yeah.
I just know if anybody raised their hands to me, they would just not make it out. I mean, last time you tried to raise your hands to me, I had to put you down. But you just
Yeah. You got lucky. You got the best of me in a little wrestling match, but you did outweigh me by probably 60 pounds. So I mean you know, you should have.
and that'll be the last time anything like that ever happens. I'll just remain 1-0.
Yeah, I mean I don't blame you. I wouldn't try again because you know what your fate would be this time. It would just be
We still both have to compete in some sort of amateur fight that we said we would do last year.
why don't we just do it together? Why don't we just amateur fight each other? Get in the racquetball room. I'll get
Um,
Drew to cut the lights out.
Boxing just helps you. I mean, it does nothing for me.
Yeah, you would be just physically just exhausted in 30 seconds.
You would just run around and hide.
No, you could put us in the racquetball room. Doesn't matter.
Put me in a telephone booth with you.
That's still okay. Can't even bench 225.
Oh my God. I'm about to go to the gym, no warm up, no shirt, and bench 225.
That I would not like to see.
I'm
Oh
just gonna
man.
go there and I just get crushed and die.
Nobody else in the gym, you just choking on 225. I don't think you got it in you right now. I think you work out for 2 weeks. I think you got it in you. But I don't think you got it in you right now. I think
I mean,
you,
I haven't benched in a long time, but
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, I mean, I think that'll be by far the easiest part of the fitness challenge is benching 225.
Well, the easiest part is just getting up and going to the gym, which you haven't done yet. So,
Not true.
I mean, what, shooting basketball, does that count?
I'm moving in silence, bro.
Yeah. Well, you better move. That's all I got to tell you.
You're gonna
I mean,
be
it
I
doesn't
might
affect,
I might
it
go
doesn't,
LeBron zero dark 30
you should.
and just
If
not
that's,
talk to anybody.
maybe you should. Maybe that's what you need. Put the phone down, touch some grass.
You're mean.
I'm just trying to help you.
All right, you got any Mike's likes?
No,
You don't like anything?
I don't like anything.
How's your reading going?
I'm like, I've taken a dip since we moved, but I am over halfway in that book. And then I need to start picking it back up. That's been one of my like things to try and get back on while I've been here. So maybe I'll
I
start
think
this coming up week. Maybe I'll start Monday.
I got to get back on it. My goal was 12 books and I've only read four.
Yeah, I've read five. I'm trying to get six. My goal, I didn't really have a goal. I just wanted to read. Um, so yeah, I'll get back on it tonight. That's gonna be my thing. Start reading again tonight. So
Fuck
we'll
it.
call it
Let's
good
do
from
it.
there. All right. Until next time.
Peace.
Peace.